Welcome, everyone. Dr. Anthony Criniti IV here, also known as Dr. Finance. You're on a Dr. Finance Live podcast right here, folks. We got a special Mastermind Retreat edition for everyone who attended our retreat in Paradise Valley, Arizona, with legends such as Mark Victor Hansen and Sharon Lechter, two of the best nonfiction authors on the planet. And we had a little group, and we're interviewing one by one the attendees. And Rick is up next. So we got Rick Anson. Welcome, Rick. Appreciate you being here. What'd you think of the retreat, Rick?
Hi, Tony. Thanks for having me, man. I truly appreciate the time and the friendship. The retreat was spiritual. I mean, it's like life-changing to be around. I go to lots of business seminars, right, and trade shows and seminars, and it's just so impersonal. You hand someone a business card and you talk. Yeah, we'll talk again, and it hardly ever happens, right? And then 50 people later, you forgot the first 20. What I loved about the retreat that you put on was how personal it was. And everybody was there to meet people, to network for sure. But everyone was caring. Everyone had something to give and to receive, right? And that it was a great personal experience for growth. Great business relationships came out of it that were truly meaningful and long-term. And that's the form that you put together with everyone else was, I would spend every weekend if I could doing something like that.
Yeah, it's funny you said it that way, because if you can do this every weekend, I think in 1 year you'd be like a genius.
Hanging around you and your friends, absolutely.
We just keep bringing like really smart people every weekend. Oh man. Well, thank you. I appreciate you, Rick. So Rick, if you want to tell us a little about yourself, maybe 20, 30 seconds.
Yeah. So Rick Anson, I live in Sun Valley, Idaho. Been involved in, CBD health products, and launched a new, nootropic line called Brain IQ. We are the first clinical nootropic line in the United States, meaning that our Brain IQ products work for brain health, eye health, recovery, and energy. Everybody understands energy drinks out there. We are way more than we are a very sophisticated Brain IQ energy drink. And we're really kind of setting a new standard for, brain health and for eye health and for recovery. So this is for peak performance, Tony, people who want to optimize their day every single day with focus and with clarity. Nootropics are a dietary supplement, so 100% safe. And we're excited. We're out there. We're working with professional race car teams, motivational thought leaders, doctors, athletes. So I really appreciate the opportunity to present. And you can find everything at brainiqstore.com, but we're excited about it. We're going to lead a whole new category here.
Incredible. Thank you, Rick. Appreciate you. And Rick, the next question is about your favorite moments at the retreat. Now, I want to step back for a second, because you didn't come on Saturday. Saturday, we had Sharon Lechter. She's my mentor. She co-wrote Rich Dad Poor Dad, 30 million copies sold. Financial advisor to 2 presidents, wrote a book with a 3rd. I mean, the list goes on and on. You came the next day. So even though you missed that part of it, you still managed to have just an incredible time. But I'd love to hear your favorite moments. Maybe it was something with Mark Victor Hansen or Crystal Dwyer Hansen that was there. I mean, what's your favorite moments of the event?
Well, I mean, it's certainly a very special moment when Mark and Crystal were very intimate, right, and talking about not just their book publishing, but about their life and their successes. And they were so open and honest, right, about their successes and things that didn't work out, but how to rebound from that. I mean, it was such great insight and very, very personal. Another one of my favorite moments was truly when we just all had lunch together. Everyone was around the tables. Everything, all the business and everything was away. It was just one-on-one talking, sharing, and that very personal feeling you got of interacting with everyone. I still talk to people every single week from this retreat about, what are you doing? What am I doing? Right? I mean, the whole thing was very special, but obviously Mark and Crystal is something you don't get to experience, very often at all. Talking to you and your insight and your purpose and why Dr. Finance and helping people, that was tremendous. It was very insightful. and very knowledgeable for me. So, I mean, those are probably my three favorite, but the whole thing was an amazing. And again, I was only there for about 9 hours, but I mean, I drove from LA to see you for one day and drove back the next morning because I wanted to be part of this.
Wow. And you were there in spirit, by the way, on that drive, both to and from. We're
Thank
like,
you.
when's Rick and Adora coming? So
Yeah, we're a dynamic duo for sure.
yeah, Dora Evans, folks. Dora Evans was with Rick. Dora is going to be interviewed in 2 weeks from now. We got her on the full podcast. She's done amazing things. I actually knew Adora for about 2 years now. She helped me with Dr. Dennis Waitley. She's the main gal running that show over there. So yeah, well, thank you so much. Would you go to another retreat, Rick?
Oh, 100%. You tell me where the next one is and I'll be there, Tony.
It's incredible. Yeah, me and Preston, we're planning it right now, probably for the summer. We're actually thinking about Park City, Utah, but let's see how it goes. And I think most likely we got a high probability that might be this spot. So
Hey, look, I'm going to be in Park City, Utah next week for 5 days for a television show. A good friend of mine runs the whole resort. So
wow.
Let me know. I'll help you. We got rooms for this group on TV. We have private dining. So let me know.
Oh, absolutely. That's good to know. We're a little disadvantaged in this case because Preston's from Phoenix. So now we're both not from this place and we have to make
That's my backyard, man.
All right. Well, thank you. Any last minute thoughts, Rick?
No, I mean, I do the service that you're providing. I mean, I've been on lots of podcasts. I run my own podcast. I mean, you are, best in class, Tony. You truly are. Dr. Finance, best in class. The people you bring on fundamentally can help change people's lives. You're knowledgeable, education, you're personal, very personal, is a tremendous service that you're offering out here.
Thank you, Rick. Appreciate you. Oh, here's your buddy Kara. She's on next. Another retreat attendee. So thank you again. I appreciate you, Rick, for being here, folks. Dr. Anthony Criniti IV, also known as Dr. Finance. You've been watching the Dr. Finance Live podcast, special Mastermind Retreat Edition. For more info, drfinance.info. We'll be sending this out to YouTube and blasting out the 20 plus major podcast directories. By the way, Rick, we're also going to be recirculating it through social media. So definitely make sure you check out that link there. And if you want to know more about finance, you can start my books. I wrote the first one about 10 years ago, The Necessity of Finance. All retreat attendees received a copy of the second book, The Most Important Lessons in Economics of Finance. But the final book, The Survival of the Richest from 2016, has all my conclusions. Real big book. But thanks again, folks. Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe, and check out Rick as well on social media. Where are you at, Rick, on social media?
You just go to Brain IQ Store. We're on Instagram, Facebook. Everything's at brainiqstore.com and just Brain IQ Store on other social media platforms.
Incredible. Thank you, Rick. Appreciate it, everyone. We'll see you on the next episode. Bye-bye now.
All the best.